Rebounding. I was talking to somebody yesterday, just yesterday, who had over-exercised, very simply, had been exercising, had stopped doing these particular abs exercises, and then started again. And 15 minutes thought, no problem, I can take this up again. So the first issue there was, had been exercising quite intensely and then stopped, which can happen over Christmas, and then started again. And what that does is these muscles, you've worked them really hard. It's like strings in a guitar. If I decided to cut all the strings on my guitar, literally the guitar itself would warp. The wood of the guitar would warp if I left it without the strings, because that guitar, that wood, has been used to a certain tautness and tension. And when you just cut it away, then it literally reacts and the tension isn't there, and it will cause the guitar to warp. Same thing happens with us in a slightly different way, but similar. If you're exercising and you're basically tightening up certain muscles through your exercising, and then you stop, you literally, it's like warping. So those muscles, all of a sudden, you've just left them in the lurch. You haven't brought them down gently. You haven't brought them up well, you might have brought them up gently, but a lot of us don't. When we head into gym exercises or take on an exercise program online or wherever it is, we tend to go in very fast, very hard, and we get these aches and pains. And what we've done is we have shocked our body. Sometimes our body will cope with that, and sometimes it won't. It'll actually shock you back. We need to feed it up with proper nutrition when we're going to expect more of it than what we normally do. That's essential, whether that's through foods or through actual supplements. But if you're going to expect to get more out of your muscles than you normally do, and they work fine at this level, and then you bring them up to this intensity, well, there's a massive gap there, and they need energy to get there. And if you don't have it, well, then you're leaving yourself on a negative to start with. I was talking to this particular person, this client, about rebounding. And I was telling them that, we have this notion that we need to over-exercise nearly, that we need to push our body to the ultimate limits for us to be healthy and well. We don't. Our body does need daily weight-bearing motion and good motion, like up, down, around. It needs everything, from children, from babies, right up to adults. You don't use it, you lose it. That's essentially it. These cells, this is a human body, and it needs human working, okay? It's mechanic. And it's mechanical in its working out. Rebounding literally works every single cell in your body. You don't need to be climbing a mountain. You just need to give your body that daily motion. And not just during your exercise time. Bend down to pick something up. Don't get the children to go up the stairs to get something that you could go for yourself. Or maybe do both. Maybe have the children do some exercise, do some activities like that as well, because it's good for them, but also for you as well. You need to be bending down and picking things up. You've just moved and worked your whole, your lymphatic system gets some relief, would you believe it, from you doing things like that. But it doesn't need you to be lifting massive weights or doing chin pulls or anything like that. The body needs worked, but it doesn't need overworked. And I think sometimes we can get addicted to the hormones and the neurotransmitters that are released from over-exercising. But we can get them also from just doing a little bit of exercising and from the thoughts we're thinking while we're exercising. And that's why I am really big on rebounding. I'm really big on getting a mini trampoline, especially if you're over 40, over 50, over 60, and maybe even over 70. Maybe even over 80, depending on your physical ability. But get on that rebounder every day. 5 minutes on that rebounder a day, just 5 minutes a day, will boost your whole lymphatic system. And again, you don't have to be killing yourself on this. Rebounding is 68% more effective than out running or walking. 68%. NASA scientists found that way back in the 70s. 68% more effective. That means 20 minutes on that is the same as an hour out there. Or if you spent an hour on this, you're getting 68% more of the benefits than you would get out running. It is weight bearing because of the gravity force, the G-force, because it's a spring or a sprung, and it's not a solid foundation. As soon as you do that, Every time your body, your weight goes down, you're at least double, triple, depending on the force you're putting into it. You're bounding down. You can get up to 3, 4, 5 times your gravity, your G-force. That's weight bearing. A lot more weight bearing than even outside. But because also this one in particular is a bungee sprung rebounder, it's also low impact. It's the lowest impact you'll get of something where you're going to be standing doing the exercising. Cycling is sort of low impact as well. Water aerobics or aqua jogging would be low impact as well. This is low impact, pretty low impact compared to running and walking. 20 minutes on this is like an hour outside, okay? And literally you just start, I start people actually in my programs literally just like this. 1 minute a day, just doing that. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One is you haven't been exercising like this. Even if you've been walking or running, you have not been exercising like this. And your lymphatic system, if it's got toxins in it, and you go very hard and very heavy on this, you will cause a major clear out of toxins in your body. And that's not nice. Trust me on that one. So you want to start slowly. Also, it works every single muscle in your body. I'm going to get back up again to show you. As soon as you stand on this, your muscles are immediately starting to engage because it's not a solid foundation. And that's immediately starting to work things, even just by standing on it. Once you start to move on it then, you are working every cell in your body. Now, right now, doing this one, it's gentle, and it should be gentle. If you want this to be your best exercise for the rest of your life, then you start slowly and you build it up. You don't even realize you're doing it. You'll get to 20 minutes, you'll feel the benefits, you'll realize it has not been a chore to get there. Even if you get to 15 minutes, it has not been a chore to get there. You'll feel your stamina improve, you'll feel your balance, your confidence, everything improve. Even your physical and your chemical health will improve because your toxins are being cleared out of your body. And so nutrition and energy that you have in your body can get used for other things because they don't have to help you manage the toxins that are still in your system because they're not clearing out properly because your lymphatic system's not working. That will boost your immune system. It also boosts your mood because there is lymph nodes and the whole lymph system goes right the whole way around your body. It also boosts your meridians, your meridian energy. And what's not to like about it? It's also helps you with your bone mineral density because you're getting that impact. It's low impact, but you're getting the weight bearing side of it. So that's the longer you get into it, you start at 1 minute, you build up. By the time you get to say the intermediate program that I have up there on my website, you'll be flying at this, flying at it. Please like and share this video with your friends, even with your enemies, because in my view, every woman and every man, but I'm going to focus on you women, every woman needs to be doing this. 1 in 3, and it's nearly 1 in fact, I think some sites say 1 in 2. 1 in 2 women will have a bone mineral issue over the age of 50. 1 in 2. And it's scarier than that. More and more children and teenagers are presenting with brittle bone issues because sugar, processed sugar, leaches calcium. Once you're under stress, and when you trigger that stress response, there's many things happen in your body. One thing that happens is calcium comes out of your bones to help you with the fight or flight. You lose calcium. So getting de-stressed is a big thing, especially over 40. Menopausal symptoms can cause us stress, but why they're causing us stress? Because we're already stressed. It's time to put your needs first. It's time to get into a good exercise regime. Get your head clear. Get tapping on stress-related issues that are going in you. Maybe get some nutrition going to get you balanced and through that menopause time. And then get on with living your best life. Thanks for watching. Please like and share these videos and like the page as well and comment. And that way you're more likely to see the videos. But the more you like and share these videos, the more you spread this around, the more it builds up and the more women get to hear about this. That's the key thing. And there's more information about all of this over on my website and the link will be up here. Thanks for watching. Take care.